Oh, Jesus, Michaela, really? I'm eating cucumbers.
What is going on? I'm very nervous that the dog is burning in hell right now for his past sins.
What?
Oh God!
Why'd you have to do that?
What, that is a fucking ringtone.
PSA, okay? What you say online matters. Moment gamer teen is arrested after threatening to shoot up his school online. When was this? Oh, Jesus, this is 2019. Florida, young man. A Florida high school student was arrested on August 16th after he allegedly posted online that he would use his father's gun to kill people at his school, police said. Video released by the Fallujah County Sheriff's Office show officers reading to the suspect the alleged comments while police were said were made on a gaming platform under the pseudonym Dalton Banhart. The comment read, I, Dalton Banhart, vow to bring my father's M15 to school and kill 7 people at minimum. It was spotted by the FBI, who reported it to local police. According to the police, the teenager said the comment was a joke. I didn't eat. I stayed in my dark room and didn't move for 32 hours inside a gaming addiction center. Oh, okay. Different video. Damn. This is almost like To Catch a Predator. Like they're reading off the things he wrote online and stuff.
I, Dalton Barnhart, vow to bring my father's M15 to school and kill 7 people. And Falcon Warrior 920? Who's that? Yeah. Go ahead and turn around. Put your hands behind your back. He's under arrest currently for making a threat to cause a mass shooting / act of terror. It's a
Cause a mass shooting?
Yes. He made a statement, a written threat to plan.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big part of that, too, is the fact that he mentioned the gun, where he'd bring it to, and the amount of people at minimum that he would kill. Like, you're going to do all that, dude. You've pretty much taken away every point that they could possibly be like, this is a joke. You know, like, you had a plan. Like, it's kind of like, if someone online is like, God damn it, today was hard. I just wish I could get hit by a tractor trailer or something. Like, I wish I could die. Like, that'd be one thing. But to be like, guys, I'm gonna, and then say a plan, like, that's a serious thing. Like, you're stepping into pretty serious territory here, bud.
But he's just a little kid playing a video game.
And all these kids keep getting arrested. And that's why the FBI and the local law enforcement is spending so much time. Because how do we know he's not going to be the kid from Parkland?
Ooh. I mean, that's, yeah.
He's not going to be the next kid, the kid that shot up Sandy Hook. We don't know that. So when
Parkland was before 2019?
By making these...
When was Parkland? I know it was Valentine's Day. 2018. 4 years ago? Feels longer. And shorter at the same time. Feels like it happened last year and 10 years ago all at once.
Statements as they may be jokes. I mean, I wouldn't expect a kid to go, yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm going to go shoot everybody up. No, when they're caught, it's a joke. I didn't mean it. It's a joke. That's when you're caught.
But these games, these kids say stuff like that all the time. It is a joke to them. It's a game.
Guess what
wrong.
my time in law enforcement is spent doing? Is arresting these kids for making these statements all the time and for stopping acts too.
I thought that was my phone.
I, Dalton Barnhart, vow to bring my father's M15 to school and kill 7 people.
Like, that's so specific to be like, to try and talk your way out of it, dude. I'm sorry, but
Go ahead and tell me.
you said the type of gun, where you're going, the minimum amount of people. That's a hard hole to dig yourself out of.
He made a statement, a written threat to plan or to carry out a mass shooting.
But he's just a little kid playing a video game.
And all these kids keep getting arrested. And that's what
I can kind of agree that it's a little far. Like, you know, at least come over here and scare the shit out of him first. Don't like give him an arrest record right off the rip. But I mean, it's, you know, it's their job to be nitpicky about this shit. Like, the whole reason that we as a society care about police officers and shit is so they can take this super seriously. Like, that's why we give them the authority. But, and you know, like, my heart goes out to the mom, because I get where she's coming from, too, where it's like, she doesn't, you know, she probably doesn't watch her kid playing this game. And the times that she does is probably when she also hears other kids yelling at her kids. So it's like, I get where she's coming from, but man, it's a tough spot to be in, man. It's a tough spot to be in, especially in this day and age when there's just so many mass shootings happening, not just at schools, but anywhere. So like, they really have to be on their toes. You know, it's this guy more than likely is part of anti-terrorism group. And so, I mean, yeah, it's totally his job to take this as seriously as he possibly can.
Local law enforcement is spending so much time because how do we know he's not going to be the kid from Parkland? He's not going to be the next kid, the kid that shot up Sandy Hook. We don't know that. So when you draw the attention to you by making these statements as they may be jokes,
really professional, dude.
I'm dead serious. I'm going to go shoot everybody up. No, when they're caught, it's a joke. I didn't mean it. It's a joke.
This feels like it's probably a little low.
That's when you're caught.
But these games, these kids say stuff like that all the time. It is a joke to them. It's a game.
Guess what
wrong.
my time in
Hate
law
that
enforcement
game.
is spent doing? Is arresting these kids for making these statements all the time, and for
Oh, it happened again. I thought that was my phone again.
too as well.
Okay.
Shit.
So that's what our job is to make contact, because these kids think it is a game or a joke.
Brief aside, we are so easily programmed by ringtones. Like, that's the second time, because we went back. So this is the second time now that I've been like, oh, my phone's ringing.
So they go ahead and make
What
the
fuck?
There's a Florida state statute that says you cannot make a written threat to cause a mass shooting, act, or kill or harm anybody else. Legislature has chosen to
Well, he
do
didn't
that.
cause or
Yes,
act or
yes,
do anything, though.
He made the statement too.
It's a written statement. It's a written threat to kill or to make a mass shooting or act of terror. If I
Written.
get on there and say, I pledge ISIS and I'm going to blow everybody up, that's the same charge as, you know what, man, I'm fed up, I'm going to go to school tomorrow and shoot up my school. So
He was more specific than that, too. But, yeah, the kid didn't even make a statement that vague. He said, I'm going to bring my father's M15 to 16? I don't know guns. M16 to school to shoot at least 7 people. He was so... That sentence was evidence riddled, my dude. Sorry.
he'll be going to DJJ,
What's that?
the juvenile jail. He'll be placed in there for several days, and we're going to go from there. The charge is a felony. It might be a second or third degree. I have to double check, because a written threat to harm somebody is a third degree felony. Second degree is when you involve a mass shooting of a school or an act of
He's a
terrorism.
little boy. He
Aw.
didn't do anything wrong. Yes, he's 15, but he's still a little boy, and he's not one of the crazy people out there doing stuff.
Oh, I kind of feel bad for the mom a little bit. Like, I mean, you know, like that's the weird part too, is that she didn't do anything, you know what I mean? But she is technically getting punished as well. Like, it's hard.
Okay, well, he did what he did.
Yeah, but
That's why you shouldn't have children. Okay? PSA. Don't have them.
he shouldn't be treated as though he is a terrorist or something because he made a silly statement on a stupid video game.
Well, in a world where schools and kids are going to school to learn and are getting shot and killed because people...
I understand that, but at the same token, I mean, you have to look at things case by case too. I
That's
mean,
why he's only
not-
going for several days. I mean, that's probably why he's only going for several days, is because the threat is what he's being punished for. He's not being threatened. He's not being punished for the action. He's just being punished for the threat at the moment.
that person.
Do you own a gun?
I have a gun, yes.
Okay, so he has hands and feet. He can grab your gun and go do something.
He would never do anything like that anyway.
But he said he would.
Oh, but I know. And I know.
Most parents
Oh.
know, ma'am, we're going to take him. He's going to go to our operations center. and we will go from there. But this is where we're at. This is the world.
Damn,
we live in,
man.
where people think it's funny to say.
I'm a little choked up for this mom. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that whole I know thing, like, that kind of hit me in a weird way. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I don't have kids. I don't want kids. Like, honestly, a lot for, like, not even for this reason where they might get into some bullshit and get taken away from you, but for the whole, like, kids are getting shot up in school every day. It's like, this is not a world I want to raise a child in, and that's why I don't have them. But I mean, like, man, that whole, like, I know my son thing really hit me for some reason. Because, like, lady, I hate to admit it, no parent knows their child. No parent knows their child.
I'm gonna go kill people.
You changed your mind. Yeah, I know, right? I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to turn this into some anti-natalist, child-free thing. But I mean, like, this is a big reason why, like, this is a big part of my reasoning behind it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But, like, yeah, I feel for the mom. I feel for the mom a little bit.
People at school.
Well, he's not people. He's a child.
Okay, a child's a people, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There's a difference. He's playing a video game and he's a boy.
And that's why he'll be charged as a juvenile.
You'd be grateful for that, lady. That there's like little things that are kind of making it so he's not going to jail.
This is what happens. Kids get on these things and they say this, and parents say, "It's not my son," and then it might not be your son, but
I know it's
unfortunately,
not my son.
somebody's son does, and then this is the world we're in, where kids are getting shot at school while they're trying to learn, and
I
kids are getting
understand that.
shot in
I
buildings.
understand that.
And we can't say, "All right, we trust that this guy's not going to do it," and then it happens, and then we say, "Well, we had the chance."
Yeah,
to
but
stop
I'm
it.
telling you right now, this is not my son. My son and I are like this, and it's just us. It has been, and it's not my son. He's a little boy still.
He's not a little boy still. Like, I'm sorry, but 15 is not little boy status. All right? Like, I mean, plus it depends on what you're doing, too. Because, like, I don't know. You could be 12, and if you strangle somebody to death with your bare hands, you're getting tried as an adult. That's some adult shit right there.
It's a tough
Playing
situation.
a stupid game, and he
I
happens
know
to
you're
be
emotional.
this high intellect and smart mouth.
Well, that's
And
what
you
got
know
him
what?
caught up.
The grown-ups on these games goad them into these things, which is what happened.
You need a roof over your head, food, and water. He doesn't need the games. You should probably
That's right, he doesn't.
You should
And
take those away because these
I
adults that
agree.
are influencing may have done that in the past, but guess what? They're not in trouble today. He is because he made those statements. We can't put on what they've said in the past to give him justification why he said what he said, ma'am.
Yeah.
He made the charge. He's going to face the consequences. Right? Let's go. Thank you.
No.
Ma'am, can I have your first? I need your last name.
Damn, dude. Like, that's not even that tough of a call, if we're being honest. Like, that's just the law. Like, I mean, you can't even do that in real life either. You can't do that, like, face to face with a person. I don't know. And it's like I said, like, I mean, the kid totally has to, pay up, face the music to what he said. But I mean, goddamn, do I feel for that mom? Like, seriously. Because I mean, I don't know. I kind of picture it like the thing that happens is I picture it happening to like one of my little brothers, like, and just how my mom would react, and she'd be devastated. So I mean, like, that's the headspace that I'm thinking that I'm in when I think of, like, oh man, that poor mom, But they have a point. They have a point. You can't just let it go and then, find out later on that you had a chance to stop something that was gonna happen, Like, yeah, I mean, it's it's not a tough call. They made the right call, but it's a tough decision to make. Like,